Hi, welcome to Doreen's African Experiences. My name is Doreen and I'm your host. What am I doing? So, hello. This is more of an apology. I am going to eat, but I figured I could go live for like 20 minutes while I wait for my ride. Then I go. Last week was rough. This week is even more tough. But I tell myself I will not accept any of my problems to weigh me down or make me feel any type of way. I'm actually ignoring my problems. I know often someone would say, why? They're not going to go away. Let me watch them and see if they'll stay. Hi, Kalisa dear. Please stop using me. Start paying me. It's not a quick one. What you're asking me is not a quick one. A quick one would be, how old are you? Where do you stay? What do you do? That's a quick one. You're asking me to right now do calculations for you of your gypsum house and give you quotations and everything. Is not a quick one. Learn to pay me. Learn to pay me. You can reach out to my WhatsApp number. It's in my channel description. It is 077-9024-274. Pay a consultation fee like your friends. Then ask me to do certain work for you. I've given you guys too much. I have problems right now. I need money. Is any of you, oh, wait, a quick one. Can you send me 500K? That's like $200. Can you a quick one? Can you send it to me? Please, pretty please. See, you're also going to tell me that's not a quick one. That's a lot of money. It's too much work. See, come on, start paying me, guys. I need money. I have a life. I have bills. It's not begging. It was an explanation. And please, Shari Cooper, go to your own page. Did you hear me tell you, Shari? Did you hear me mention your name? You literally fucking just got on here. You know, this one is an idiot. I don't need to reply to you. You got in the middle of a conversation. You don't know how it started. So you actually just opened your big mouth on my channel. You don't know how the conversation began. Okay? For those of you that just got on here and you're interested, I've never come here to beg any of you. And Shari, if you've ever given me money, kindly ask me to send it back to you. You're actually too poor to help anybody, not even yourself. You need charity. You came on my page. Literally, you don't even know where the conversation started from. Anyway, let me see. Put user in timeout. 24 hours. Okay. I do have knowledge, but what you're asking me, I would have to sit down and actually calculate for you. It's not good for you to get information, rough information. You're going to make budgets and plans off rough information. And what's going to happen is you might either be way too off. And after you've already budgeted and planned, it's going to hurt you, you know? Just get something, get someone, if you don't want to pay me a consultation fee, and you know someone who knows how to do it, ask them to actually sit down and do for your quotation, so that you start saving based off something professional, so that you're not way off when you actually want to do it. It's just that, no, And also, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on you, yeah? I'm just having a rough day. I tried uploading a video earlier on YouTube. I think you all saw it. And then the video went without volume. I've spent the whole day, I haven't even eaten, I'm just going to eat. I've spent the whole day editing the same video. And every time I try to reach posting it, it comes without a voice. I mean, my phone is actually dead. So I have to get another phone to start using for my content, and it's stressing me out. So I'm just a little bit frustrated. I have a lot of things happening at the same time. You know, so yeah, that's why. Sorry. I I didn't mean to take it out on you. And for those of you that had actually seen that video, sorry, I didn't, it wasn't really intentional that I post a video without volume. But I'm working around the clock to fix it. And you're going to have a good video. It's a good one actually. Hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll be posting it. I'll try using another phone tomorrow as I wait for my phone. But yeah, Kalisa, it's just that these days I'm dealing with too many people that use me, and it frustrates me. Because honestly speaking, I wish people would just pay me for my brain, you know, or for my services. You know, I do give out a lot of free information. And sometimes I prefer when someone reaches out to me personally, they actually pay for my time. That's all. But you're good, you're okay. You didn't upset me actually. It was that, whoever that person was, that showed up and upset me. But my God, I just happened to chew on a lime. You know, these are the true original lemons. Lemons were never meant to be big. They were supposed to be this size. This right here is mature. I don't know about other countries, but for my Ugandan brothers and sisters, I think you've seen these tiny lemons. These are the right lemons. They've not been affected by genetics or modifications of any type. And what's funny is it can start getting ripe at this size. But I know most of you are used to having very big lemons. Even this one here is mature. And they actually have a lot of juice. It's so weird. But they're perfect for your gut. And what's that other weird thing that's responsible for bitter things in your body? It helps your liver function well. I've forgotten it. The gallbladder. Is it? Is that the one that protects urine? The other one doesn't do that. I'll get the name. So I chew on these. And even these ones are limes. These ones are mature at this stage. See, this one is ripe. I know, it's so tiny. Yeah, I'm chewing on these. Honestly speaking, I'm trying to lose like 5 kgs. But I don't want to go to the gym. I've already tried. Gyms in my country the good ones are so expensive, and the ones that are not so expensive are not designed for women. They actually design them for men, and I really don't want to bodybuild. So to get a decent gym, you have to cough a lot of money. A lot. And also with my job takes me over, 8 hours a day. That's almost my entire day. So what I do every chance I get, I power walk. I walk a bit, but I am not going to the gym to pay that much money and get very little results, because half the time you pay and I'll be caught up at work and I don't even have the time to actually go to the gym. It's crazy. But I should be posting the video tomorrow or Tuesday, not later than that. I too was looking forward to the video because I had programmed to post it yesterday, but yesterday, oh my God, yesterday was the worst day. Let me actually talk about this before I go. Hi, Alex. Yeah, the second part of precasts. Did I promise a second part? I don't remember. But the second part of it would be maybe installation. Like if I get a client and I'm installing for them and then you see how it looks. Yeah, maybe that'll be the second part. Yeah. Yeah, but most of you are simply consulting, which is quite expected because it's a new concept. But now, yesterday I had the worst day. So, is my phone still working? Or it's now crashing? Hold on. Oh, thank you, Israel. I do actually have a lot of Kenyan people on here, but I should be coming to Kenya soon, hopefully. Yeah, but this year, I'm not going out of this year. As long as I'm alive, I must come to Kenya because I have a lot of content to shoot there. Problem is this job of mine. Time is not my friend, you know? So I was telling you about my day yesterday. Have you ever had a very bad day? That was me yesterday. So I have someone who does my hair. Initially, she was not my hair person, but you know, business, when people see a potential client, they grab you and want to convince you as much as possible to switch. So I switched to her. When I switched to her, she does braids well because most of the time I'm doing braids. I've been wanting to do those wigs, but I'm still scared because the glue makes you bald. There's so many women right now who are turning bald. I even know some personally, like their foreheads begin from here, like for real. So they have to have wigs on constantly to extend the hairline to the right place, because once that hair goes, it doesn't come back. So that's one of the reasons why I'm still skeptical about the wigs and stuff. Maybe the glueless ones and stuff. It fell. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, stop scratching my box. Now, I go on Thursday, I pay her half the money. I tell her I'm going to come on Saturday. This is me paying on Thursday, booking for Saturday morning. I literally told her I'll be here by 8:30. Pick me, 8:30 is so early on a Saturday for me because usually I spend most of my Saturday nights watching movies. It's like escaping the week. So I'm unwinding, and half the time I sleep really late because I know I'm going to stay in and sleep longer tomorrow. Guys, As usual, I stayed up late for Saturday, but while I was awake, I was chatting up some clients for my handbags. So this one of the clients confirmed to buy. Guess what? So this client wanted to buy one. She wanted to buy a birthday gift for her friend and then for her a bag for herself. So those are two bags. Now, literally, I've only made 2 orders in the week. This was my second order. So I take my orders seriously because I don't have many. You know, my business being new and all, I'm not getting a lot of clientele. I'm actually struggling. My business is struggling. I need clients. You know, and the gentleman that was on here on my last live and you lied to me about buying from me. Why did you lie to me? Why did you excite me that you are going to support my business? You can just look like the rest of the people watching me and not make empty promises to me. I don't like people lying to me. Anyway, let's go back to the story. So, guess what? I even offered to like wrap the bag up for her, you know, for free. Because I have some wrapping paper, I have some wrapping boxes that I bought for what? For Mother's Day. Guys, guess what? In the morning, right? I wake up, I had some roses, you know, because I usually get roses end of week for myself and put them in my house. When I'm passing by them, I smile at them and smell them. It's just something I do for myself. So I was like, these roses are still very fresh. Let me get some and put for my client. Guys, I made the thing so nice. And then she was like, oh, bring a spare bag for me to see the bag you've wrapped, how it looks. I'm like, that's cool. So I asked her, what time would you like us to deliver? She's like, 1 p.m. I was like, 1 p.m. is enough time. I'll be out of the salon. So the thing is, I only let my delivery guy do for me deliveries when I'm at work. But over the weekends, I do my own deliveries. Guys, I got to the salon. I reached like at 9. I had gone after washing my hair because I didn't want to delay. I know how long they delay washing your hair and stuff because I have shampoo and everything. I was like, let me just wash my own hair and go. Now, when I reached there, all she had to do was blow dry because I even have a dryer, but I don't know how to blow dry my own hair. I have natural hair and I think I have some of the real black hair. The one that is like, see what? C9. Damn it, the one that is thick and it's hard like wool. That's the hair I have. So every time I try to touch it, it pains. It's painful for me. So I can only someone else can do for me. Because I personally tried, I failed. So I reach the salon. I sit there. I find them plating somebody else. I'm like, what? I first kept quiet. I tell her beforehand that I need to be done with this hair by 1. I have a delivery. I even went with my delivery to the salon. That's how badly I wanted to go on time. She's like, yeah, you'll be done. Guys, they start blow drying my hair and they hold it in a bun. So I wait. I'm like, okay. She was like, I'm almost done with this head. Let me rush. I'm like, I booked 2 days before. I even made a deposit. That's how serious I was about doing the hair because I know I don't have a lot of free time. The only free time I have is either Saturday during day or Sunday morning. And I didn't want to use my Sunday for any hair problems because I didn't want to wake up on Monday with pain because this hair is painful. So if you're having a bad night, you can't wake up like on a working day and you're going to have a good mood. Guys, I sat there like a fool. The woman just kept turning around and touching my hair like this. And then it clocked 11. It clocked 11:30. I'm just seated there. I started getting very agitated and frustrated visibly, you could see, because I rarely get angry like at people in person. When I'm very upset, I just go somewhere. I leave. I walk away. I don't like confrontation. I don't like going back and forth with people. Forget these internet things we do where you type something, I type back, or you come on my live and say some nonsense, I say 10 things back. But in person, it would be very hard for you to get me to say something to you. Very hard. So when it clocked around 11:30, I knew I'm not going to make the delivery on time. It was quite obvious. So I called my delivery guy. I asked him for, quote me. I asked him, are you able to make a delivery for me? I need you to set off at midday or a half past. He was like, yeah, I can. Let me come. I'm like, please be here before a half past midday. He's like, yeah, I'm coming. Guys, we clocked midday. The woman has not touched my hair. In about 15 minutes, 10 minutes past midday, she comes and she makes 3 twist things behind. And she makes them, and then she's like, oh, let me first go and eat. I'm so hungry. I was already angry and agitated. And at that point, I was like, this woman is not going to finish my hair. She's just going to keep me here. I don't know why they do this. I got angry. I didn't want to fight her or go back and forth with her because, man, this woman is in my neighborhood and I don't want to have bad blood with people who live anywhere near me. I had already made a deposit to her, so I left the deposit because the deposit would have covered whatever she had done on my hair, and I even have balance on it because I gave her a lot of money. I stood up and picked my deliveries and went in. Now, at this whole time, also my delivery guy has not yet come. You can imagine. So I ordered for a safe border to go and take me to Muyenga. The distance is really long. So as I'm there, the first border cancels because I kept directing him and he didn't want to listen to my directions. Like for him, he just wanted to use the map, but I knew he would not find me using the map. So I do a second safe border request and then I get somebody. Now I stand at the junction for a good 15 minutes or even 20, I think. I was just not counting at that point. And then this woman, I'm right in front of her salon the whole time and she's just staring at me and she's like, oh, Genda, come out. Okay, it's like translation for, are you coming back? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming back. I just didn't want to show, but physically you could see I'm not happy. You guys, I walked to town with unplaited hair and 3 tiny braids. I went to do a delivery. Guess what? The person had gone to do a delivery for 2 bags, only took 1 bag. She told me, focus on this. She told me the second bag that she was going to gift the person, she doesn't think the person will like it because it's pretty, but it is small for her taste. Guys, I was up the whole morning. One of the reasons I woke up so early was to wrap that gift. I used my roses, my personal roses, to put in this box. I went and left my hair appointment and lost money in that salon to get to this delivery. And the person tells me she doesn't think the gift I've wrapped, the friend she's buying it for will like it. Obviously, in business, you have to be understanding. You can't force someone to buy from you. So I'm like, okay, that's okay. And then she goes ahead to ask me. So at that point, I tell her, can you please deposit the money for the bag that you're taking? So she deposits the money. Because you can't trust Ugandans, I immediately transferred the money to another account. Because we have this whole thing called reversing funds. A client will buy something and then reverse the funds back. So they are robbing us. Now, focus on this. This same client tells me, can you find me a bigger bag? And in my head, I'm like, that's cool. I'm not far from Kampala town. Let me go. I have a friend who ships from the same place I ship from, and she's a big brand. Let me go there. I put in transport to go there, but I tell her, you are going to cover the transport costs, right? Guys, I reach town. I go to my friend's shop. I start taking pictures of the bags for this chick. This chick replies to me. She's like, Even those bags, my friend won't like them. Let's just leave the whole thing. You people, when I tell you that Uganda is not for the faint-hearted, so that person who was opening your mouth about how I should go get a job, nigga, I'm doing 2 jobs and they're all strangling me. I've never come on here to beg anybody for anything. I have over 1,000 videos. You can go watch one by one. I've never come here to beg for anything. You guys, the day I had yesterday. So, focus. No, this person, okay, the person agitated me because right now, my phone that I used to create these YouTube videos that you all demand for has crashed many times. I'm supposed to get a new phone. I don't have the funds on me. Like, I'm just there. I have so many bills coming up right now. I've covered most. My mother is sick. And I'm in my head, I'm like, Banangi, what is going on? What kind of week can someone have? So when the client canceled, I'm like, okay, that's okay. So I'm like, what good can I get out of this? Let me talk to my friend and see if we can actually come up with another business arrangement. Because she obviously has more stock than me, but I can also sell her stock on my platforms. On my Instagram, sometimes I get clients that want a certain bag and I don't have it and she has them. So I could actually always send a delivery guy there to deliver. We split the money. So I'm like, let me make a positive move out of this bad day. So I make that move. Now I'm like, okay, fine. Now that I'm done with this shitty day, let me go find a way to do my hair. So in that moment, I'm now thinking, should I go back to the person who doesn't know how to actually plait and has my money, or I actually find someone who can plait and pay new money? Guys, I go in town. You know how Gazaland is. I go to Gazaland. In Kampala, if you want a place to do the best hair cheap, go to Gazaland. Actually, what happens is the pieces they used to make the hair are cheap, but the labor costs are high. Like their labor costs are expensive. But the material to do the hair, that one is cheap. So this time I go buy my pieces. I prepare. I knew what I needed and how many I needed. Then I go now to the person plaiting. And the only good thing that happened to me yesterday was the chick who did this part. That part looks so simple, but that's one of the hardest things to do for people in here, because most people can't do it right. And those that try, they can hurt your head so much, you feel like your scalp is just going to fall off. Like for real. Then I met this chick. She does these things so well. She's so fast. The pain is minimum. Me who is telling you, I actually cry when they are plaiting my hair, like tears rolling and everything. That's why there are times I go without plaiting my hair. Because the pain can be too me. I don't like pain. Hi, gentlemen from South Africa. There is a heavy tax in Uganda on potatoes, so I wouldn't get into that. The profits are not what, there are almost no profits right now in this country. The taxes are so high to get them into the country, unless you're growing them in Uganda. There you can get market easily. But if you want to ship them from South Africa to Uganda, there is heavy taxation on potatoes. I have my friends who are trying to ship from Kenya, and most of them got so stranded with their merchandise. So I don't want to get into that until the taxes have been, the country just woke up and tripled the taxes. Tripled. Wait, tripled or quadrupled? Multiplied it by 5. Imagine. So, and the consumer is not willing to pay more than they are paying now. So why are you bringing when the consumer doesn't want to pay? Now, but you can reach out to other people. Maybe for them they have loopholes, but I don't have loopholes for that right now. I've spoken for so long. So anyway, I went. This chick did my hair. The town women did my hair. They were so nice to me. They were kind, you know. Bambi, get out of that box. Get out. Get out. Alexis. Business is hard. By the way, business in Uganda is so hard. It is so hard. You're welcome. Business is hard in this country. As you see, people, you don't know the things people are going through. We are suffering, my dear. And we are suffering as a country. It's not individual. Some people won't just tell you, you know what they are going through, but people are going through some crazy things in this country. I think when my salary was posted, before I even touched it, it was done. Like, seriously. I was like, damn, I worked for a whole, how many hours are those? 360 hours? And not touched a single penny. This time I can't even complain I wasn't paid. You know, they changed management and everything, so we get paid on time. But my God, Jesus Christ. Where does the money go? I've not even bought myself a single new cloth, nothing. And I've paid so many bills. I even feel like I've paid more bills. Growing up is the biggest scam. You know, how did our parents do it? Like, I don't even have kids, but life is expensive. How are you people doing? You know, you with kids. I even have workmates. I make the same money as me and they have kids. Because how are you people doing it? What am I doing wrong? Because I swear to God, I have money coming in, but guy, the bills are too many. You know, they like, at this point, I don't even have anyone to blame but myself. You know, and when we wake up and tell you we cannot have kids yet, because as an individual, I am struggling. How about now if I have kids? Panage, please, if you'll get out of my things. And cats don't eat boxes. These are my shoes. These are my bags for business. Where do you think cat food comes from? Wish me luck. Let me go eat. I haven't eaten since morning. I've been in bed struggling with that YouTube video until I just said, fuck this. Why am I struggling? What is going on this weekend? Yesterday was a mess, you know. I said today, no, not today. Today I'm not going out of the house to meet any people so I get problems. But again, I'm going to go. But why is my cat obsessed with this box? What? What? Huh? Stop eating my box. Okay? I'm serious. Guys, let me go eat. It was quite nice talking to you. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead because tomorrow is Monday. And for me, this week is a tough one. Alexis is saying the economy is hard. Everyone is feeling it, no matter where you are. But you know, this is true because I was told now countries like Canada, you guys are probably struggling more than us. Let me tell you, the only thing that makes me happy about my country is food is very affordable here. Like, even if you are broke, you can easily find something to eat within your budget. Like for real. That's the only thing about this country that I love. You know, food-wise, we are good. But housing, housing is expensive. But still, you can still find housing within. Okay, this country is really all about living within your means. But you know, sometimes you can be living good means and then things change and you don't want to change. You know, but what can we do? What can we do? Money, no money everywhere. Oh, you know, I can't even go to farming. This year I didn't farm. The weather has been so bad. Farmers are struggling. The economy is actually really bad. And this is when you see the government, our government in Uganda, the members of parliament budgeting for outings, parties, and clothes, nice fancy clothes on borrowed money. Like seriously, we don't even have I work in a government hospital. We don't even have medications there. We don't. We just have basic medication. And the government just budgeting for outings. They want to borrow money to pay another loan, keep the balance of the borrowed money to go out and party and enjoy themselves. This country, Uganda, my country, is a joke. It's a literal joke. Like, this country is so beautiful. It has very hardworking people. Meanwhile, did I just hear the president's wife? I won't even mention her name because, my God, I kind of still need to be alive and give you more construction content. Did I hear her saying, we are poor because we are lazy, we don't want to work? Do you know how hard Ugandans are working? By the way, I don't know a single Ugandan who is staying home every day and not working. Even those that are not working are at least scamming. That is where they are earning. They are scamming left, right, center. Others are sleeping around. That is work. In many countries, prostitution is a what? Is a formal job. And they pay taxes. Wow! But seriously, omuntu atayina yadde ekitabo, someone who is not even qualified to be where they are, is telling people they are not as successful as she is because they are lazy. And I heard someone say, don't quote me, her only qualification was sleeping with someone else, which is okay, but that is the truth. There are no jobs. The jobs that are there are underpaying. We don't have any labor laws here that work. People are employed and unpaid. Imagine me, who works directly under the government in a certain sector. I would go months without salary. What about those people who are not under the government? Me, where would I have complained to? The donor who donates to the project I'm under? Even the donor does not make certain decisions. You guys, and someone feels confident to tell the citizens they are leading that they are poor because they are lazy. Wow. People start small businesses and they overtax them. Do you know the taxes Ugandans are paying? Do you know that in Uganda you pay taxes and they don't consider your income per se? They don't consider the debts you have. They don't even give any tax refunds in this country. There are no tax holidays for anybody except foreigners. Like, you guys. And then someone's business fails tomorrow and they just keep it moving like nothing happened. But someone is strong enough and has the audacity to say, you are not working because you are lazy. day, I learned to fear this country and the people that lead it, especially the people that lead it. I fear them every day. They change colors. Today they are brown, tomorrow they are black, they are white, they are green. They are all sorts of colors, depending on what they want from you. My country is suffering. We are suffering. We are suffering. You guys, the tax I paid to get these bags in Jivenaco, the tax was high. The last stock, the tax was so high. So you place your bag at 85. Ideally, I should be selling the bag at 70. But guys, that's just without taxes and shipping fee. But we are taxed. And someone tells you, you're so expensive. Blame the government. Why are you blaming me? I'm not expensive. I'm not. But what am I supposed to do? Work for free? Invest and just do charity with my investments? I know when I do charity, on my bags is where I draw the line. But now, this country, ole moi. I hear someone said you can't be sober in Uganda, even if you want. I used to think it was a joke, that the company selling to you internet is the same company stealing it. I experienced it last weekend. Airtel, what is going on? I bought internet on Airtel on Sunday. I bought 2 GBs. I transferred 18 pictures, images from Telegram. No, I downloaded from Telegram. And then I downloaded around 8 videos of which the longest was 15 seconds, 31 seconds, the longest. And the 2 GBs elapsed. But when I added up all the MBs, everything was weighing, in total, it was about 500 MBs. That is quarter of 2 GBs. I bought another 2 GBs. Guys, the 2 GBs elapsed as soon as I tried to hotspot my laptop and watched half an episode of 25 minutes. Half. I was in the middle and they said, your data bundle has elapsed. In that same moment, I unplugged Airtel. Because what? What was that? Jesus, that was on Sunday, last Sunday. I went back to MTN. I was very upset with MTN over something. I said, you know what? Better the devil you know. Yeah. But what do we do? People are very frustrated. These people you see going out day in, day out, they are drinking. They are not happy. People have problems. People have problems. And we have no therapy. In Uganda, we don't have. It's not our culture. Not just Uganda, Africa. If you were like the Western countries, you'd be seeing people going to therapy day in, day out. But where do you even get time to go to therapy? Because ideally, if the economy gets worse, the salaries should at least be increased. But now, you know very well, all products prices have gone up. But for you, you're still paying the same salaries to your employees. Some of you even reduce them because you know you have a pool of so many people who have nothing to do, who have no jobs, that will do work for any pay as long as they have a job. It's not because they want. It's because they have no choice. That's where the country has pushed them. It is. So you mistreat your employees, just because you know you can easily replace them. But is that right? Because for how long are you going to replace? Even the cheap ones you're going to get are going to reach a point and be done and tired of suffering. Guys, let's be human first. Employers, be human first. Oh my God. You know, some companies are still paying their employees the same salary, under the same salary scale that they were paying since 2015, 2016, 17. Even 2023, actually every 2 years your salary scale must change, upwards, not downwards. Every 2 years, it should be every financial year, but sometimes maybe you've not made enough money in that financial year. But every 2 financial years, you should increase your employees' salaries by a certain percentage, especially if they are performing banag. But what is this thing of modern day slavery? All of you, just enslaving people's children. And then you wonder why people are so frustrated, why people have resorted to stealing, scamming, robbing, round kicking everyone that moves. All these boys you see throwing round kicks and punches at people, they're educated. They're educated, and when you follow up, my dear, you'll be shocked. They're educated, they just failed to find jobs. And then they resorted to violence or any other way they could earn. Naye kikambwe naye lino eggwanga olemwa. Let me go and eat. They've been waiting for me for a long time. It was nice chatting up with you guys though. It's always nice. Bye. Thanks for the company. Dun, dun, dun.